Hello to all of my beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign friends. My name is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-March 2017 Love and Romance Predictions and Oracle Guidance reading. Thank you so much to all of those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have shared my videos. Thank you to my old subscribers as well as my new subscribers. I truly appreciate the support. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. If you would like help locating your lost items, that is a service that I've introduced to you guys. If you need help finding something that you haven't been able to find, email me again at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. Also, I would like to introduce another service to you. I have the beautiful ability to predict when someone will meet their next partner or the person that they're going to marry, when I am able to predict where, the first date, things like that, where to look. I've been able to successfully do that with myself as well as others. So if you would like insight into your next romantic partner, things like that, email me again at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. This is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you, and they may resonate in different ways. Some messages may not. So please check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos for a more complete picture of your mid-March 2017. Also, check your moon and rising sign videos if these messages do not resonate with you. And I know that some people also like to check their Venus sign. So, what I did for you, Aries, this month, or for the any part of March, I did a wonderful spread. I made this spread up. For those of you who have done private readings with me, you know that I like to make up my own things, my own spreads, and use different methods in order to provide you with the exact guidance that you're looking for, the exact answer to your question that you're looking for. So, I created a spread. I call it my 333 spread. So what I did is I took 3 Lenormand prediction cards. I took 3 cards for Lenormand prediction. I took 3 cards for a Kipper prediction, which is a German cartomancy method, a German prediction oracle method. And then I took 3 oracle guidance cards. So I'm going to get started, my lovely Archer friends. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Archers are Sagittarius, my lovely Ram friends. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm doing air signs. I'm sorry, fire signs today. So the first cards, okay, so for your Lenormand prediction, the cards that I got are the moon. I'm sorry, the book, and then the moon. The book and then the moon. And some of you may notice that this is the moon from Nightmare Before Christmas. And the writer. So I got these 3 cards for your Lenormand prediction. And the card in the middle, so the moon, this card represents passion, moonlight rendezvous. It represents romantic nights. It can be evening dates, blind dates, seduction, enticing a partner, seduction, things like that. This is a very good card for love and romance. It signifies a lot of romance and beautiful romantic feelings, luck and romance. And from what I can see here, because the book card represents secrets, things are hidden, and the writer represents a new lover coming in. And because this book card is open to the side, with a book card, there's a side that's open, there's a side that's closed. And the open side represents secrets being revealed. So it says that there are going to be some secrets, and these actually aren't going to be revealed. So it's going to say that there's some secret, maybe dates, some secret, night rendezvous, some secret encounters, some passion and things like that with a new lover, because the writer card, it can represent different things, but when it comes to love and romance, it means a new lover, or I'm sorry, a lover coming in. The writer card also represents a visitor, so you could have someone that you know come and visit you And the Rider card is someone who comes quickly and leaves quickly. So you may be having a romantic encounter with a visitor who comes, and doesn't stay. And also the Rider card stands for someone who is very fit, who has strong legs. So that could be somebody that you are involved in, but that is very general. But that will resonate with some of you. So wonderful thing to have: secret love, secret romance for you guys. Enjoy. Okay, so for my next three, for the second part of my 333 spread, I pulled three Kipper cards for you. And the cards that I have here are, the first card is a good gentleman. The second card is a court person. The third card is false person. So, taking these three cards together, the court person card, this is a person card, so this could stand for somebody who is involved with the judicial system. So it can be lawyers, judges, bailiffs, police officers, or something like that. So some of you may be involved with this person, or this may be you. However, that is pretty general. So another meaning of this card is disputes. So this stands for disputes, as well as feeling obligated or being forced, or someone pressuring you to do something that you do not want to do. So the good gentleman card represents a male. This is going to be an older male. This can be for those of you who are males in same-sex relationships, this will be your male partner. This is someone who is in a position of authority. This is someone with strength. However, he does not abuse it. He usually does not abuse it. But in this reading, what I can see is this good gentleman. So this person, this could be your partner. For the females, this could be your male partner, or this person could represent you as a good gentleman. So if either you or your partner, I'm just going to say the partner for the purposes of this reading. So many of you will be experiencing a situation where your male partner or a male love interest who is older, who is a person of authority, or this person could be very mature. There may be some disputes going on between you, or he may be attempting to have you do something that you don't want to do, but there may be some disputes because of this false person card stands for lying, dishonesty, cheating, evading a situation, evading an issue, not recognizing an issue for what it is, minimizing an issue, someone having the wrong idea, the wrong plan, and things like that. But this false person refers to someone who is dishonest, someone who is not truthful. Or it could be a person who's normally truthful because it is a good gentleman. However, there could be a situation that comes up where this person is, there's a plan that's not good, and this could be the plan where they're trying to make you do something that you don't want to do, or this person be lying or cheating or something like that. Okay, so my Ram friends, those are the messages that I have for you for your Kipper predictions. All right, so the oracle cards that I have for you for your oracle guidance for the ending portion of your March 2017, I have here. The first card is building blocks. And this building blocks card refers to foundations, building a foundation, a strong foundation. So when this card is an 8, 9, 10, so this is a 1 energy, so this deals with new beginnings. And from what I can see here with this building blocks card, again, it represents foundations and building a strong foundation in your love and romantic relationships. Building a strong foundation with your lover. So this is saying that some of you have entered a new relationship, and at this time you are focusing on the building blocks of your relationship. And by that I mean you are working on the relationship and building it up so it can be the best that it can, building the strongest foundation that you can, considering your values, your beliefs, what you want in your relationships, what you want out of love. You are building something together with someone. So that is a very beautiful thing to do. So this is about making sure that your relationship will last, building, putting the foundation in place so your relationship will last, so your relationship will stand over the long term. And this is also saying that those of you who are already in relationships, there's going to be some strengthening coming along. There's going to be some new energy coming along, some strengthening coming along, because you guys are going to be working on the foundation of your relationship. And by that, I mean getting along, communicating, coexisting together, and genuinely wanting to connect with each other. So that is a very, very wonderful thing to have. Again, if you are looking for a relationship, this can say that you are attracting new relationships, and you're attracting relationships with a strong foundation, or it speaks to working on the foundation at this point. Someone told me something before, and what she said was, in relationships, people only spend about 20% of time in bed. And you have to fill up the remaining 80% of the time. So when starting new relationships, that's something to really look at. Something to look at is how you guys will get along, how you guys will get along for the long term, how you guys work well together, things like that, especially for those of you who have met somebody recently that you are interested in a long-term relationship with. Make sure that you have things in common. Make sure that, you will be able to sustain this relationship in the long term, and that will come from building a strong foundation, building a foundation on common interests, building a foundation on, common beliefs. I'm hearing, just cooperation, equal give and take, respecting each other for who you are, and allowing love to form the relationship. But of course, work on the foundation, because that is the most important thing. If you have a shaky foundation to your relationship, then there's a large chance, or there is a chance, I'm not going to say large because I don't want to put that out there, but there's a chance that it may not work out if it doesn't have that strong, steady foundation that you must build initially in order for it to last. So that is a message that I got for some of you, not all of you. I'm meaning the end part of what I was just saying. So that is for some of you, not all of you, but that is a message that just came through from me. Okay, or to me, actually, from my guides. Okay, so the next card that I have here for you is Round and Round. And this card came up in the reverse, so this is the dark side of the card, the protection message. And Round and Round, this is a 5, 6, 7 energy. So I'm thinking to go, or I'm hearing to, 7 energy has to do with introspection, going within for the answers. So this is something that you will have to do regarding this Round and Round issue. In the upright, Round and Round speaks to patterns lessons that haven't been learned, patterns that are repeated. And in the upright, in the reverse, this says that some of you may be in a situation where you are not acknowledging and seeing your role. For example, if some of you have been in, relationships in which you weren't receiving what you wanted, if the relationships didn't work out, or you didn't feel as if, you were getting the most that you can out of a relationship. And this can be something that you guys are experiencing now. But this is saying that, there are many times when we do not acknowledge our role in a relationship. For example, if a relationship did not work out in the past, we may look at the other person and blame them and say, they just weren't a good partner, they just didn't work with me, or something like that. And we may be in situations over and over again where we are in these types of situations, and we may have situations that don't work out, and we always think that it's a partner. However, the thing to recognize is you, my Aries friend, you are the common denominator in this situation. So the wonderful thing about knowing that is, from this position, that's when accountability comes in. And it's not blaming yourself for being in these relationships. So it's not blaming yourself for being in a position, that you've experienced over and over again that's not working for you. This is about accountability and recognizing your role in a relationship. Again, for example, if if you're in a relationship that didn't work out, and you may again say that your partner, it was your partner's fault. However, you are not recognizing that. I'm trying to think of an example. And so say a partner continues to hurt you, or I'm hearing the example that I'm hearing to say is, say a partner continuously goes behind your back with another lover. And in that situation, you have to realize, what is the common denominator? Me. So why do I choose these partners who do not treat me the way I want to be treated? Why do I choose these partners who are not, right for me, who are not evenly yoked with me? Why do I choose these partners? And that, from doing that, from going within and, going within, seeking the wisdom and the answers within, from there, you are in a beautiful spot where you are able to be up here looking down, and you can see the situation, which will allow you to make different choices in the future. So if you're going through this situation in which you're having patterns that go over and over again, that are, painful, that are hurtful, or that are just not working out for you, not bringing the love you want, pay attention to that. And from there, again, you will be able to make different choices in partners, make different choices in your behaviors. I'm hearing, for those of you who are in relationships, make different choices with your behaviors in order to, coexist with your partner, in order to have the most love and romance that you can. I'm seeing here, in order to have peace, in order to have serenity in your relationships. Those are just the things that I'm picking up from this card. So the last card that I have for you, my wonderful Aries friends, is TikTok in the reverse. And in the upright, this TikTok card speaks of divine timing. And in the reverse, this card is saying that some of you may be feeling as though your time is running out. You may be feeling as though, you may not have the relationship that you want, or you may not have the love that you want. This is a 3 energy, so this speaks of progression, moving forward, expansion in your love and relationship. So it's progression in your love and relationships, in your love life. And in the reverse, this card is saying, again, some of you may be feeling like your time is running out. However, because the TikTok card in the upright deals with divine timing, this is saying that what is yours will not be denied from you. However, it is happening in its own time. So time is not running out. You have all the time in the world. And spirit is allowing things to happen. There are things that happen in the background that we cannot see. There are events that are happening that we cannot see. Events that spirit, God, the universe, put together away from us that we are not aware of. And these things, these occurrences, they help to align us with divine timing, if that makes sense. For example, say that you are someone who is wanting a partner, who is looking for a partner, who is yearning for a partner. However, you have not found that person. And this card will be saying that you have not found that person yet, because everything is happening in divine timing. So things could be happening with that person. For example, say they're in another relationship and they may be, ending the relationship in order to be with you. Or any kind of situation can play out with this card, because this is a general reading. Any kind of situation may play out. Actually, not even because this is a general reading, just, because that is the way the universe works. That is the way divine timing works. We can't see everything in the background, but things end up playing out in the perfect way for us, as long as we allow spirit, allow God, to allow our higher power, the universe, whatever your higher power is, as long as you allow your higher power to align you with things, you know that your higher power has your best interest in mind, because life loves you, and the universe, God, your higher power, spirit wants everything to work out for you. However, things may have just not worked out in the time yet, because there are beautiful things going to come soon. Again, what is yours will not be denied from you. So if you want a loving relationship if you're single, if you would like more love, a stronger connection in your relationship, whatever the situation may be related to you, because this is a general reading. You have all the time in the world, and things work out in absolute divine timing. So, be here now, exist in the present, and things will work out just fine, and work out actually not even just fine, wonderfully, wonderfully for you. Again, life loves you. Life loves you. All right. Thank you so much, my wonderful Aries, Moon, Sun, and Rising sign friends. I appreciate you coming to my channel and watching this video. I hope that I was able to provide you with some useful guidance in the ending part of your March 2017. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. I also do longer predictions. These were mini predictions because this I want to focus on the oracle guidance. These are mini predictions, but I'm able to do longer, more detailed predictions. So if you would like if you're interested in that, please email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. If you need help locating your lost items, you've been looking for something and you don't know where it is, please email me. And again, if you would like information into your future partners, your future relationships, email me. One more time, powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. I look so forward to seeing you all here for your April love and romance prediction and oracle readings. Thank you again. Bye, Aries friends.